Sip Pankaj, Sip Tina, Sip Anand Ki Khoj. You're coming every day, Anand Ki Khoj. Good to see you. Sip Sagai, Sip Sudeep, Sip Premchandji, Sip Ranjana, Sip Bliko, Sip Sadanand, Sip Bliss, Sip Ace, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Atmatray, Sip Samatma, Sip Dr. Krishan, and the rest of you who are slowly coming online, Chidanand. Welcome to the call. So today is Friday, and I have an opportunity to share with you today a subject, and the subject of discussion today is SLS, right? This topic we have been talking about from many days, but we said we will have a session. Why we have a session? Because it's such an important topic that we need to have a session of see God in all, love God in all, and then serve God in all. So this is a very important topic, and I hope that it will help you in this journey of enlightenment. So let us start. My dear friends, what is today's discussion? I realize this is one of our biggest challenges. What is one of our biggest challenges? We are unable to see the God in the DOG. Our biggest challenge. We cannot even comprehend that God is everywhere and everything. If you tell somebody, I'm telling you, if you tell 99 point plus in the world, people cannot even digest. How can God be a dog? You're mad. You're pagal hai. Pagal hai kya? Pagal, mad fellow, you are mad, idiot. How can God be in man? How can man be God? How is it even possible? Impossible. This is the feeling. It is impossible. And today we are trying to make it possible. Means I'm trying to explain to you how you should do SLS. There are two options. There are only two options. Like you're in a lab. So in this, what are the two options? First option, you realize God. Then you SLS. First you realize God. Suppose you take me. I have realized God. Now I'm SLS. What's the second option? You SLS. Then you realize God. So there are two options. Why I'm helping you with this, if you have not yet realized, many of you all tell me with very sad words. Sometimes you'll feel very sad. Sir, what to do, sir? AiR, what to do, AiR? I want to realize God. I'm not able to realize God. I'm not able to see God in all. And then I feel, how can I help you? How is this possible for me to help you in this journey for you to be able to realize that God is there in all? It's not easy, na? It's not like making bhel puri, na? Bhel puri is not take kale puri, put that puri, put chutney, put bhel puri. No, this is not bhel puri business. Then, if this is not how to realize God, so today, this method, if you do SLS, there are good chances that you will be able to realize God. So let us move on forward. All right. In the journey of enlightenment, I said, the SLS means see, love, serve. What is SLS? See God, love God, serve God. See God in all, love God in all, serve God in all. So by now you all already know it. The first question that comes is, how can I see God in all? How to see? Now, if I tell you here, if you see here, this is a tree. And in this tree, there's a nest. I told you there's a little nest and there are 8 small birds. Each bird is 2 inches. Did you see? I went to that tree behind. This is my office. I sit here. Bliko understands. So small birds. Every day, 50 times they are flying in the nest, flying out of the nest, flying in the nest. I see God sitting in this chair. I see God 50 times. But many of you ask the question, how, sir? I see people as thieves, robbers. How I can see God? There are cobras, tigers, mosquitoes, lizards. How can this be God? So it is not easy, but it is the truth. It is not easy, but it is the truth. I love that story of the mad elephant. Remember the story of the mad elephant? You all know? Anybody can tell the story of the mad elephant? Anybody can tell? The story of the mad elephant is like this. One guru was teaching the disciple, God is in all, God is in all. The disciple said, yes, sir, God is in all, God is in all. Like this, no, that I told, yes, I taught you all, I showed you all this. The disciple was like this. You remember this? What is this? Nodding dog. Yes, sir. The disciple was like this all the time. Yes, sir. Whatever the guru said, the disciple was saying. So yes, God in all, God in all. So suddenly one day, one mad elephant was running. Mad elephant. And everybody screaming, Bachao, bhago, run, save yourself. There's a mad elephant. Come on, go, blah, blah, blah. This man is saying, God, God, God and all, God and all. The elephant's mahout, he's telling this fellow devotee, hello, bhago, run, mad elephant is there. My elephant has become mad, run. He's telling, no, God is in all. God, elephant caught this fellow and tut, gave peace, made nicely, broke his bones. Then next day, this fellow comes to the guru with a hand in the sling, another hand like this. They're coming like this. Guruji, what? Guruji, what? Guruji. No, you told God in all. No, Guruji. That mad elephant, I thought God in that mad elephant. How that mad elephant caught and beat me? Then Guruji asked, Guruji told, Guruji, that man told, no, that elephant, that Mahout told you, no, run. Then why you did not see, why you did not feel that God is telling, run. You are seeing God in the mad elephant and you're not seeing God in the Mahout. So this journey of God realization means you have to see God in all. Don't just to see, okay, God is in the mad elephant, and no, God, the only God is in the mad elephant. No, you have to use your intellect. Don't be silly. So this was the story of the mad elephant. Now, second question people ask me, first question, how to see God in all. Second question people ask me, how can I love God in all? How? Why? What is the problem? Okay, how can I love? I hate him. I hate her. I hate. I see now my blood pressure goes up. You're asking me to love that rascal. I hate that rascal. That shaitan. That is a shaitan. How I can love that shaitan? How I can love that chore? Daku. Dacoit. How can I love God in all? So, some people in life are very painful. Somebody came and told me, I can love all, but that neighbor of mine, that neighbor, I feel like killing that neighbor. The neighbor comes in front of me only, I feel like killing. Now the challenge, how can I love them as God? I can't even imagine them to be God. How? But it is for us. There's another beautiful story I think I told you sometime before. One small chotu boy, school boy, young boy going to school. Mama, I want to meet God. And Mama said, yeah, you go outside. She was doing some work. You go outside the house. And you will find an old man, he's God. So this boy took his tiffin box and he was walking. As he was walking little from far from home, he saw an old man. He told, God, will you please have lunch with me? The man didn't understand. So the man sat down, they both started eating lunch, and the boy, he opened his tiffin box and they both ate lunch. Then in the night, that old man went to his house. He told his family, today I had lunch with God. I was hungry. The old man was like a beggar. He was hungry. I was sitting when boy came and told me, come on, I'll give you. And this boy went and told his mother, Mama, I had lunch with God. Thank you. You told me, no, I found God. I had lunch with God. See, this happens out of innocence. It's not easy to happen, but we have to learn. We have to realize every Atma is Paramatma. Every soul is God. Sometimes, I feel every day in Zoom call, I tell you, and every day you get a little bit more idea, but it doesn't go inside. If it goes inside, then you'll see God everywhere. This is a challenge, but it will happen. 100% it will happen one day. But it should start with self-realization. Sometimes I try my best to make you all understand. And some of you want double promotion. You all don't want to go through self-realization. You want direct. Then I tell you all the song. Ye baat kuch ajeeb hai, इंसान ही भगवान है, इंसान एक व्यक्ति है, वो आत्मा की शक्ति ही है. 10 years back, I didn't know to sing. Then that time the singer in our temple, the singer used to give me permission. You're allowed to sing for 2-3 minutes when nobody is there. Otherwise, if people are there, they will hear your voice, they will run away. Because if you sing so badly, they never used to let me sing because I was so bad. But when you believe, if you believe you can sing, you can sing. You can do anything. But first you must believe. So in the song I say, तन मन नहीं मैं हूँ आत्मा, तन तो ये बाद में आता है, आत्मा की शक्ति से ही तो इंसान धरती पे आता है, एहसास होना है तन मन ना, सच में तो मैं, एहसास होना है तन मन ना, सच में तो आत्मा हूँ मैं, एहसास जिसको होता है ये जानता वो सच में भगवान है. ये बात अजीब बात है. It's a strange thing. It's a strange truth that we are searching for God in the mandir when God is in the andar. We are searching for God in temple and church. We are going in the wrong search. When are we going to find? My dear friends, see God in all, love God in all. How can I serve God in all? There is no problem in serving. I can serve the poor, I can serve the beggars, I can serve the animals, but I can't serve them as God. How to serve them as God? And some people say, sir, but how I can serve others? I don't have money for my children's school fees, my children uniform, my children tiffin box. I don't have money for my wife, my husband, my house. I need so many things. How I can serve others? This is an attitude problem. They say, service is not, if you have 100, you give 1. If you have 1,000, you give 100. If you have 1 lakh, you give 5,000. It's not only the millionaire and billionaire should serve. Even if you have little, you can serve. So this is the challenge of serving God in all. So what are the common feelings? We are unable to see God, love God, serve God. Why? Who stops you from seeing God, loving God, serving God? You know? Who? The one who stops you is your own mind. Your mind is the cause. The mind is the one that makes you blind. The mind leaves you behind. It is the mind. So this is the problem. Big challenge. First, what you have to do? You have to kill the mind. Unless you kill the mind, you cannot SLS. The mind will not let SLS. No, no, no. Mind will not let. We have to move from state of mind to a state of consciousness. We have to overcome ignorance. We have to realize the truth. It needs sadhana, discipline to move to God. You think it's easy to find God? You can look around you. There are old people, 70-year-old, 80-year-old, 90-year-old, 95-year-old, 99-year-old, trying to pray to God. Can they realize God? Very difficult. You know that story, one man, Bhakta. Have you heard the story of that Bhakta? That Bhakta was, oh, Hare Krishna, full time. And then Ganapati Bappa, Moria, Agle Barasatu, Jald, very strong devotee of Ganapati. And what happened one day? In Bombay, it rains a lot, no? You know, in Bombay, so much rains, water was flooding. Water was flooding, and this man went to the terrace. The water came up to the terrace. All that people are telling, Jaldi, come on, let us go. Sit in the boat, let us go. The Coast Guard came in motorboat. Come on, let us go. He said, Ganapati Bappa Mode. I mean, what? Ganapati will come and save me. Ganapati will come and save me. Then helicopter came from the top, putting that ladder. Come on, last chance, you will die. Come on. He's telling that helicopter fellow, Ganapati Bappa Mode. Then the story goes, he died in the flood. And when he woke up from his after death, he was sitting in front of Ganapati Bappa. Then he told Ganapati, what Ganapati, so much I was praying for you. I was waiting for you, you did not come. Ganapati told, hey, you fool, man. I came first in the boat, man. I came as the Coast Guard. I came as helicopter. I came to save you. You are telling Ganapati. I came, no, to save you. No, I was waiting for Ganapati to come. We are not like that, or what? Many of us are like that. We are waiting for Shiva to come. We are waiting for Kali Ma to come. We are waiting for Rama, Krishna. Krishna should come. Krishna. Only when Krishna comes, then only I will go. We are waiting for that Krishna to come. No, Krishna must come with Basuri. Oh, Krishna coming with Basuri, then only I know God is. So this is our foolishness. That is why we are unable to see God in all, because we don't know who is God, what is God, where is God. The way, if you start seeing God in all, loving God in all, serving God in all, this will take you to God realization. And I told you, one of the way to do is self-realization to God realization. And this is a new way I'm teaching you. You start doing SLS. You start seeing God. No, I don't see. Shut up. Don't say I don't see God. You just blindly say all are God. Everything God. Till people tell you are mad. No problem. I'm mad. That's the way to realize. This is called bhakti. You see God in all. You love God in all. You serve God in all. Otherwise, you go to self-realization. You know self-realization? Many of you have known, you have become a master. I don't need to teach you self-realization. What is it? I am not the body will die. I am not the mind. Where is the mind? You cannot find. I am not the ego that says I. It is a lie. I am the soul, spark of unique life. I am SIP. I am the soul. Soul is SIP. I am SIP. SIP is in all. This is still self-realization. It is like that child. When child went to the park, sometimes we behave like this child. You remember the story? The child is meeting the balloon man. The balloon takes, the gas balloon, the tank is there. He takes one tank like this, he puts a balloon like this. Pink balloon. Red balloon. Yellow. Orange. Green. All color balloons, he put color balloon and ties it on the tank like this, all threads. Why? The children see all gas balloons, children come running. Mama, papa, I want balloon. Then one young child goes and asks the gas balloon man, Uncle, suppose you put gas in black color balloon, black. Will black balloon also go up in the sky? The balloon man is intelligent. There's my dear child. It does not depend on the color of the balloon. It is not what is the outside color, it is what is inside. Because he is feeling helium gas. That gas is a helium gas, it flies in the sky. Are we able to see that? We are not able to see, we are innocent like that. That is within. Actually, you know something, we don't even know the meaning of life. That's why in my new book, How to Overcome Fear, Worry, Stress, Anxiety, Depression. Why anxiety? So many of us, we get anxious, worry, fear, stress. We have no peace of mind. We go into depression. Spirituality, when there is spirituality, there is no depression, only celebration. When spirituality is missing, you can be depression. The moment there is spirituality, the depression becomes a celebration. So it is very important for us to evolve. When we realize the goal of life, God realization. What is God realization? To attain God, to realize God, to become one with God. This realization makes you realize God is in you. God is in me. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. How many times I've taught you? Huh? Tattvamasi, neti, neti, tum ho vahi, ye nahi, ye nahi. Now you have to realize God is not in temple, church. You have to start the search. Then you realize God is SIP. God is not God. God is SIP, a supreme immortal power. Take the yellow lozenge from you and me. So God is SIP. SIP is you, SIP is in you, SIP is in me. Very important. More here and there. So very, very important for us to realize that SIP is everywhere. SIP is in everything. If you don't realize this, then there's a big problem. So we have to realize. There's a beautiful song. In the song I've written, जो भी जिंदा उसमें शक्ति, ये जो शक्ति प्रभु ही है. Huh? So we have to realize, जो भी जिंदा उसमें शक्ति है. The song, there are 2-3 songs I've written. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful song. जो भी जिंदा उसमें शक्ति, ये जो शक्ति प्रभु ही है. ना है व्यक्ति इंसान शक्ति, इंसान सच में प्रभु ही है. अविद्या में इंसान डूबा, अनुभूति ना होती है. ना है व्यक्ति इंसान शक्ति, इंसान सच में प्रभु ही है. You must pay attention to these songs. These songs can sometimes change your life. I tell people, you get into bhajan. Bhajan has actually transformed my life. These bhajans are too good. पंछी उड़ता आसमां में, शक्ति कहां से है. पंछी पंछी नहीं है, प्रभु की शक्ति है. जो है जिंदा वो है एक आत्मा, आत्मा परमात्मा है. सब कुछ है उसकी शक्ति, शक्ति बिन ना होता व्यक्ति. इंसान भी शक्ति है, सब प्रभु शक्ति है. ना है व्यक्ति इंसान शक्ति, इंसान सच में प्रभु ही है. You know who sings from inside? We think we sing. We don't sing. Singing is from the soul. If you are really singing for God, you don't have to worry. The soul will sing. The soul will create the. I was a bad singer. I didn't know to sing even one word, one line. And now I sing. So, my dear friends, my point to you today, we have to learn this subject of SLS. Correct? We have to learn what is this SLS. If we don't SLS, it means we have not realized God. It means we don't love God. We won't experience God. It means we will be in bhoga, not in yoga. This shows the lack of real bhakti or devotion for God. If you want to move forward to God's realization, SLS. Very important. Simple way to God. You want shortcut to God? SLS. Don't look with an evil eye. Don't think with an evil mind. Don't let the ego have an evil paradigm. What is the truth? What is the truth? The truth is only one thing. What is the truth? SLS. See God in all, God is in all. Love God in all, everything, everybody is God. Serve God in all, the poor, the suffering, the destitute, all are God. If you really want God, if you want to be liberated from misery on earth, if you want to be free from rebirth, you want nirvana, moksha, SLS, SLS, SLS. So before I close, how to see God in all? How? Don't see the skin. See the soul within, God within. Practice in every living creature. Every time you see D-O-G, remember it is G-O-D. So turn your paradigm. So, it's just like I often tell people, what color is this? Huh? White color, no? Raji, white color or black color? White. Now, Raji, imagine I give you green glasses. You wear green glasses. Now look, what color this will look like? Will it look like white or green? Green, because your glasses are green. Remove green glasses. I'll give red glasses. Now wear red glasses. What will it look like? Red. Now remove red. Wear blue glasses. What it will look like? Blue. This is called paradigm. The way we look at things is called paradigm. You often hear this paradigm shift. Make a paradigm shift. What's the paradigm shift? Don't see D-O-G. See G-O-D. Start loving everybody as God. Don't think you must just love your family. Just love your beloved. Just love your children. Oh, my child. No, my child. No, I love my child. Somebody else's child, let them love. No. You have to learn to love everybody because God is in everybody. So start loving. Have I not told you? इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान नहीं आसमां में है, कण कण में शक्ति प्रभु की है, हर जीव में भगवान है. How many times you've heard? Then when we serve people, no, how we serve? No, I do a lot of service. Oh, I buy food, slippers, I buy clothes, I pay fees. I asked that person, very good, yeah? Whose fee you paid? No, my servant's child. What, your servant's child? For who you buy food? For my servant, for my driver, for my cook. You are not serving God. You are selfishly doing it. Because you are giving your own servants, your own driver, just because you want them to return back that to you. When you serve a stranger, it is serving God. You don't know the person you serve. You must serve all, right? Those who are suffering. My Guruji used to tell me, make a difference to as many people as you can, as often as you can, in as many ways as you can. But we have not learned this art of serving God. Recently, when I think we've done talk, Sonu Sood. So Sonu Sood was saying, but people don't serve God. So what I told Sonu Sood, he said, they think they will take their money and they will go to heaven. So I told Sonu Sood, जब ऊपर जाना है और प्रभु से मिलना है, दरबान ये ना पूछे क्या पैसा तू लाया है, स्वर्ग में ये सवाल होता दुखियों की क्या सेवा की, घर ना किया तूने सेवा वहां बनता भिखारी है, ये सेवा का नगमा है, ये सेवा का नगमा means you must serve without any expectation. See God, love God, serve God. You will realize God. If you really want God, you really want to attain God, you really want to realize God, try this easy method. It's a very easy method. Don't try all complicated methods. Okay? So before we go on to ask AiR, what is the ultimate goal of God or of life? The ultimate goal of life is God realization. How you can do God realization? Through self-realization. Realization means experiencing God all the time. Two methods. First, self-realization, then live and with God realization. Or start SLS. See God, love God, serve God. You will realize God. SLSR. SLSR means see God in all, love God in all, serve God in all, realize God in all. SLSR. Now we have made the formula into SLSR. If you want God, SLSR. So my dear friends, this is the message for today. We will open up Ask AiR. Next Friday, there was a request. I think Shaira who asked. The top topic of next Friday is Neti Neti Tattvamasi. This is requested by you all. So we will be having this session tomorrow. With that note, let me throw open the session to Ask AiR. Who is the first person asking questions? This is going offline immediately.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, bolo.
Guruji, these days it's looking like as if the divine is coming and speaking. You are not speaking.
Is it? Why like that?
Yes. I don't know.
That is because you are seeing with divine glasses. Because your eyes are becoming more divine. Because your eyes are becoming more divine, you are seeing the divine is speaking. Same person speaking. But you are becoming more divine.
Hope so. We are not very good students. Guruji, when there is darkness in life, the wall color changes. But the wall color is not that bad. That looks bad when there is darkness.
Means the wall color changes when there's darkness. Means
I mean, we feel that it is very bad, but it is not that bad also. We realize it
where
later.
do feelings come from?
Situations,
Feelings come from thoughts.
thoughts.
If the thought is toxic, the feeling will say, oh, I have a bad mood. Today I have a bad mood. Huh? Don't talk to me. I mean, I have bad mood. You heard people saying, I have bad mood. Bad mood comes from where? Bad mood comes from bad thought.
Thoughts,
It comes from a
situations.
bad mind, a mind which you cannot find. So be intelligent. Be in consciousness. If I'm in consciousness, I never have bad mood. I never have bad thoughts, never have a bad walls, darkness on the wall. No, never.
Yes, Guruji.
You have to be in a state of consciousness. All right? Okay. Questions? Are you all giving me time to breathe because I have spoken a long time? You are giving me break time to before you ask questions. Yogini.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
So SLS that we have to see God in all, but after coming on this path, there is attachment with the children in the house. So when the children speak ill or rude, so we feel bad that see my child speaking like that. Because we are seeing bone and skin in him also, isn't it?
So why are you
We are
feeling
not
bad?
treating
You do
him
your
as
duty
God.
of taking care of the children. But if you see God in children, don't see God only in your children. See God in the neighbor's children also.
So when we are not able to change in our own house, how are we to change outside? That is what I want to know.
You cannot change. You have to make an effort to change. Everything is karmic. Everything belongs to your karma. Suppose today I can't change my child. Does it mean I have failed? It doesn't mean I have failed. I did my best. I surrendered the rest in consciousness. So our job is to do our best. You must learn. We have no power on what unfolds. What unfolds is based on the law of karma. Be very clear about it. So your child, you take care of your child. Can you control? I just met today one friend. Today I met one friend. He was telling, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Hey, what happened? I opened my son's cupboard, going to college. I saw so many drugs. I saw so many drugs in my son's cupboard. I have done so much to take care of my son. Why he is doing like this? What to do? Is his
So
father's fault?
how can I see God in him, sir?
He, of course, you have to see God in him. The body, mind, ego is evil, but inside God is there. No, Atma is Paramatma. No, so even if the child is bad, doesn't mean that you should spoil the child further. You can slap the child, but slap it as Paramatma is inside. Don't lose the consciousness that there is Paramatma inside. And sometimes you have to discipline the children. Of course, I tell mothers, especially mothers, don't slap your child. I tell mothers, don't slap. Even if the child does mistake, don't slap. Don't beat. You can pull his hand, you can tighten his hand, you can show you are upset. You can, tell your child, okay, you are doing bad. I will not eat food full day today. I will suffer because of you. The child will cry. Tell the child, because you are behaving like a bad boy, I will not eat food. All 24 hours, I will not eat food. I will create pain for myself. Try and see. So learn to be intelligent. But the fact is, see, today every child has their own karma. So we have to accept that. You are not responsible for your child's karma. Your karma is to take care of your child, teach your child, discipline your child, train your child, do your best. You can't control the rest. Okay, next question. Anand ki khoj, you never asked a question. If you like to ask, you ask in English or Hindi? If you like to ask a question, please, we'll unmute you. You can ask a question. Unmute Anand ki khoj. And if you like to unmute, sir, you can unmute and ask any question or say something. Yes, sir. Please say, please say.
संसार की वासनाओं से दूर कैसे हो सकते हैं?
संसार की बातों से दूर कैसे हो सकते हैं? ये तो आपका सवाल ये है ना, संसार की बातों से दूर कैसे हो सकते हैं, ऐसा है ना?
संसार की वासनाओं से, इच्छाओं से,
संसार की इच्छाओं
से दूर कैसे होना?
संसार की इच्छाओं से दूर कैसे होना, ये पूछ रहे हैं आप? संसार की इच्छा कौन करता है? हाँ जी,
बॉडी माइंड.
तो बॉडी, माइंड और ईगो, अहंकार, तन मन अहंकार, ये तीन इच्छा, तृष्णा, उम्मीद, ये करते हैं. लेकिन आप तो आत्मा है, आप तो ये नहीं है, आप तो आत्मा है.
नहीं, मैंने आत्मा को पहचाना कहाँ अभी? I am not realized my soul.
You please don't say you have not realized your soul. You say I am soul.
I am soul, but I have still not realized. Up to now, I have not realized my soul.
Okay, one day body will die.
Yes, definitely.
So are you the body?
Definitely.
Are you body?
No.
No. Are you mind? Have you seen mind? Have you seen the mind?
No, no,
No.
no, no.
If you are not the body, you are not the mind, then who are you? आप कौन है?
I am soul.
Then you realize, no, you are soul. You are soul. Don't forget.
Yes.
You are the soul. Don't ever forget you are the soul. ये आप
Yes.
daily, morning, afternoon, evening, night, all the time remind yourself. हमेशा याद रखो, मैं आत्मा हूं, मैं आत्मा हूं, मैं आत्मा हूं, मैं आत्मा हूं, मैं अमर हूं, मैं अनंत हूं, मैं अनादि हूं.
Yes, yes.
तभी आपकी इच्छाएं, आत्मा को कोई इच्छा नहीं, आत्मा की कोई तृष्णा नहीं. और एक बात, अगर हम प्यार करते हैं, प्यार बुरा नहीं है. अगर हम प्रेम योग में जीते हैं, वो प्यार द्वारा प्रभु को पाते हैं. इफ वी कैन बी इन द योगा ऑफ डिवाइन लव, इट इज परफेक्टली ओके, नथिंग रॉन्ग. Okay, thank you, Anand. I wanted to speak. You have not come and not spoken for a long time. Okay, all those who are now on the you unmute everybody. Is it? Krishan Bliko. Yes, Krishan.
Shivam Guruji, on the point of seva, I put an example. Once a millionaire like Mukesh Ambani, he do not have any sons, so he asked his Guruji, सर जब मैं मरूं तो मेरी संपत्ति मेरे साथ में जानी चाहिए स्वर्ग में, ऐसा मुझे कोई रास्ता बताओ. और जो ऐसा कोई रास्ता बताएगा उसको मैं मुंह मांगी कीमत दूंगा. तो उसके गुरु ने बताया कि जो सेवा है, सेवा से जो तुझे ब्लेसिंग मिलेगी, ये स्वर्ग की टिकट है. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, सेवा इज द पाथ ऑफ स्वर्ग, जो धर्म भी बोलता है.
ये स्कूल बच्चों के लिए ये अच्छा है सीखने के लिए. ये कृष्ण जी, this is a very good analogy before enlightenment. बिफोर एनलाइटनमेंट वो क्या बोलता है, वो एक स्टोरी है ना, वीडियो बहुत वायरल, एक क्या बोलते हैं वीडियो, वायरल मतलब घर घर में ये वीडियो चलता है. वो क्या बोलता है, आप अमेरिका जाता है तो क्या लेके जाता है, इंडियन रुपीज और अमेरिकन डॉलर?
अमेरिकन डॉलर.
और अगर यूरोप में जाएगा तो क्या लेके जाएगा, यूरो लेके जाएगा, यूरो. तो वो रिच मैन पूछता है कि मैं स्वर्ग में कौन सा करेंसी चलता है. तो गुरुजी बोलता है स्वर्ग में तुम भी सेवा करेगा ना, सेवा करेगा तो स्वर्ग का करेंसी मिलेगा. लेकिन कृष्ण, सेवा करना अच्छा है, सेवा के बावजूद, जैसे आनंद की खोज ने पूछा, अगर हमें उसकी फल की इच्छा है, then we will not realize God.
And currently the problem is that we know that in our corporate sectors people are pulling our leg. At present, due to enlightenment, I just laugh on them. Don't do react anything because I don't disturb my mind due to their ignorance. And then the issue come. How can I see God in them?
No, see, Krishan, there is God in all. Don't ask how. Be very clear. I am asking you, अगर आप एक मिठाई के दुकान में जाते हैं,
yes,
दूध पेड़ा है, दूध पेड़ा का जैसे वो रबड़ी है, अलग अलग चीज है, बना किससे है? बना तो वही है ना, दूध और शक्कर बना, रॉ मटेरियल तो एक ही है ना बॉस.
यस यस यस.
तो हम सबका, आपका, मेरा, हम जो भी इस कॉल पे हैं, हम सबका रॉ मटेरियल क्या है?
रॉ मटेरियल एक ही है सर, प्रभु का अंश है हम.
तो फिर इतना समझने में हमें इतना मुश्किल क्यों लगता है? बिकॉज ऑफ माइंड. बिकॉज ऑफ माइंड.
माइंड को बीच में ले आते हैं. अगर कॉन्शियसनेस में रहेंगे तो हमें हर एक में प्रभु का अंश दिखाई देगा.
100%. अगर हम कॉन्शियसनेस में रहेंगे, ना बैड मूड होगा, ना इतने अच्छे लोग हैं, उनका माहौल, उनकी जिंदगी इतना मिजरेबल हो जाता है. क्यों? Because we lose consciousness. The moment you are in consciousness, what happens? Kesara Sara, whatever will be. The future's not ours. क्या हम इतना नहीं जानते क्या एक दिन मर जाएंगे? हम इतना नहीं जानते एक दिन मर जाएंगे, तो क्या हम क्यों टेंशन कर रहे हैं?
Yes, sure. That's the man. हम वो चीज भूल जाते हैं.
Because हम भूल जाते हैं because we are not in consciousness.
Yes, yes.
Just
Right, sir.
एक
Yes, right.
इस call में ना, Kishan, if we
जी.
forget everything, we only remember one thing. Be in consciousness. Be in Sat Chit Anand. और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. इस
Got
call
it.
में एक ही बात सीखना है. If you are in Sat Chit Anand, automatically SLS. Automatically SLS. Bliko and Rajendra. Bliko.
Shivam.
Yes, sir.
Shivam, everybody. Shivam. So this is, I like this topic very much because it is like, I can connect it with Gnan, Bhakti and Karma.
Huh?
There is a three basic principle. Gnan means knowledge, Bhakti means devotion or whatever, love, and action. Gnan, Bhakti and Karma. Karma is action. Means what you said, SLS is perfectly matching to that. Means when you have knowledge, you have self-realization, then only you know that you are soul and everybody is soul.
Yep.
And there is a power in me. The same power is everywhere in the bird or in the dog or in the frog or in the crocodile
Absolute.
or whatever it is, any dangerous animal or insect or मच्छर. जैसे आपका ये जो song है ना, मच्छर में भी प्रभु है. वो एक गाओ आप बहुत
मधु
मस्त है.
में भी प्रभु है, मक्खी में भी प्रभु, मधुमक्खी प्रभु है, फूल में भी प्रभु. हाँ.
तो ये ज्ञान भक्ति कर्म की एक त्रिवेणी संगम बोलते हैं. three rivers come together, and that is very, very important for realization. I was struggling, and you can say till today also. Means seeing God in the person whom you don't like it, don't love it, to think that it is a problem for you, right? In the family or outside, in the work or anywhere. When we have that person which we don't like it, and that is the challenge, because what is happening, what I think is a mind and ego of my own is transacting to the world. When we are transacting with our mind and ego, others' mind and ego also comes in the contact, and it becomes mass. Because to go with consciousness, then only that self-realization